What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mission Kids Church at Home. Today is going to be a blast, so let's jump in.
In the moments when I feel afraid, you are with me and you make me brave. Even if I want to run away, I can trust that in your arms I'm safe. Moving forward in your freedom, now I'm finally living. There's no fear in love. There's no fear in love. I'm not hiding any longer, running to the promise. There's no fear in love. There's no fear in love. light is leading me. Goodness and mercy have never forsaken me. You've gone before me, you scattered my enemy. Oh yeah, I will rest in the hope of your promise. You are good and your love, it will never change. No, you never change. I am found in the midst of your presence, where your grace will pursue me for all my days. For all my days. Because of who you are, because of what you've done, death has lost its grip on me. I won't fear the night. You have brought me life. By your blood I am redeemed. Because of who you are, because of what you've done, death has lost its grip on me. I won't fear the night. You have brought me life. By your blood I am redeemed. I will rest in the hope of your promise. You are good and your love, it will never change. No, you never change. I am found in the midst of your presence, where your grace will pursue me for all my days. For all my days. Oh yeah, for all my days.
Have you ever thought about what it would be like to meet the person behind your favorite YouTube channel? I bet that you have watched so many of their videos that you feel like you know them. But knowing and connecting with people takes a lot more work than just watching a video about them. And this month, we're discovering how we find friendship and belonging when we follow Jesus. Did you know that YouTube has over 5 billion videos that you can watch anytime? 5 billion! That is incredible. And the best way for a YouTube channel to get popular is by putting out a lot of videos and getting a lot of subscribers or followers. It's pretty crazy how many people have gotten famous just by posting fun videos. In today's story, we'll discover the amazing way that Jesus got followers, also known as disciples. And we'll learn that Jesus wants us to follow him too. Check this out.
Oh, come on!
Carl, what's going on?
Not now, Andy.
What is happening?
Not now.
Okay, well, welcome to Grow TV, everybody. I can't do this without you. Subscribe.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
So, Carl, I feel like, I got a feeling something's going on. You want to talk about it? Care to share at all?
Well, if you have to know, I'm not gaining any followers.
Followers?
Yeah, followers. You know I have a YouTube channel, right?
I think I heard something about that, yeah.
Well, over the past few years, I've gained over 50,000 followers on my YouTube channel. And every day, I get a few more followers. But today, I haven't gotten any.
It's really weird.
Right? I mean, I don't know what to do. Did I say something? Are people getting tired of me?
I'm sure there's actually a pretty reasonable or simple, explanation for all this. Did you happen to change any settings, maybe privacy settings or anything?
The what?
privacy settings. If you touch one of them or mess with one of them, then it would make it so only you see the videos and not the rest of your followers.
No, of course I didn't. I'm an amateur. What if my followers don't want to watch me anymore? What if this is it? I'll have to quit YouTube, change my name to something like Keith or Tobias, and become a manager of a Cinnabon in Omaha.
Actually, it doesn't sound too bad.
Really doesn't, but you get what I mean. Oh man, this is awful, just awful. 100%. What'd you do?
I changed your privacy settings. See, you had it on private, so that means only one person can see it, you. But now it's on public, so now all of your followers can see, and now new people can subscribe.
Holy cow, people are liking and subscribing now. Thanks, Andy. Now I'm gonna get more followers. Sorry I didn't trust you with the whole privacy setting.
No worries. It did make me feel kind of like we were in the whole Jesus and Simon Peter situation.
The one with the rooster?
No, the one where Jesus calls him and Andrew to follow him.
I know I've heard it, but for some reason my memory is a little fuzzy. How'd that go again?
Well, there was this time that Jesus was going around teaching, and a lot of people gathered around him. Then Jesus got into a boat.
Simon Peter's boat, right?
You got it. Jesus asked Simon Peter that if he could push out the boat just a little bit further. Jesus sat down and he continued to teach.
That's pretty cool. So is Peter a fisherman?
Yep, sure was. Him and his brother, Andrew.
Cool! I love fishing.
So after Jesus was done teaching, he told Peter to throw the nets back in the water. But Peter told him that he'd been fishing all day long and they'd still caught nothing.
I mean, yeah, I know Jesus is Jesus, but Peter and Andrew, they're like professional fishermen. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, usually, but Peter listened to Jesus anyway, threw the nets back in the water, and guess what happened?
Did they catch a fish?
Nope.
I guess they didn't know what they were doing.
No, they caught hundreds.
Excuse me?
Hundreds of fish, maybe even thousands. It was so much fish that it literally was about to tear the nets. They had to bring over another boat just so they can help them.
Wow, what a miracle! But to go back to what got us on this story in the first place, why do you think this was similar to our situation with the YouTube channel?
Well, Jesus told Peter to do something that Peter didn't think would work. I told you that you might have changed your privacy settings accidentally, but you didn't believe me, right?
I guess that's true. I guess I should just trust more. How did Peter react when they caught the fish?
Well, Peter realized who Jesus really was and he worshiped him. And Peter and Andrew decided to follow Jesus and become his disciples.
Whoa! So just like I have people on my YouTube who follow me, Jesus had real actual followers.
He sure did. He called Peter and Andrew to come follow them. And they reacted by dropping their nets and following Jesus. They left their old life behind and they committed their new life to Jesus.
Wow, that's actually really cool. It's kind of a bummer that Jesus only had 12 disciples, because it would have been really cool to be one.
Well, Carl, just like Jesus asked Peter and Andrew to become followers, he's asking us to do the exact same thing.
But I'm not a fisherman, like Peter or Andrew.
And that's okay. Jesus wants fishermen to follow him, and farmers and cobblers and astronauts and teachers and everyone. Jesus wants us to follow him.
You said cobbler, like a pie?
No, they make shoes.
I don't think so. Pies don't have hands. Pies can't make a shoe.
I think you missed that I just said our big idea.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Jesus wants us to follow him.
Well, cobblers don't have hands. Let me check
Cobblers
something.
who make-
Hold on, let me
yeah,
check
okay.
something. Oh, that's it. He just said our big idea.
No way!
Cobblers don't have hands. Today's big idea is cobblers don't have hands. They're pies.
No, our big idea today is Jesus wants us to follow him.
Oh, yes. So let's say it out loud on the count of 3.
1,
2, 3. Jesus wants us to follow him. Yeah!
You need cobbler?
Speaking of fishing, do you know what the most expensive fish out there is?
No, I don't think I do.
The goldfish. Oh, what do you call a fish with no eyes?
What? That was horrible. That was horrible.
You can laugh, Andy. Don't act so fish-dicated. Fish.
These are officially the worst.
Hey-o, salmon's getting in the spirit. Have a fantastic week, kids.
Thank you for watching and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
The phrase "follow me" might seem like an easy request, but in today's story, Simon Peter had no idea how those words would change his life forever. Simon Peter and his brother Andrew were fishermen, And fishing was normally a pretty good job because it gave you food and money. But on this day, Simon Peter and Andrew weren't catching any fish. So Jesus got into their boat, told them to head out into deeper water and to put their nets out there. Has this ever happened to you when something isn't working and someone tells you to try something that you've already tried? It's happened to me before, and honestly, I get pretty annoyed. Simon Peter told Jesus that he had already tried that, but he would try again. And when he did, a miracle happened. They caught so many fish that they had to ask for help from a nearby boat. The amount of fish started to break their nets and the boat began to sink. Peter knew that only God could make something like this happen. If Jesus is God and he can do anything, why do you think that he invited people to be his disciples? Jesus told Simon Peter to come and follow him, not for Jesus' benefit, but for Simon Peter's. When Peter said yes to following Jesus, Jesus gave him this whole new life where he got to know, serve, and love God. Just like when you subscribe to something, like a YouTube channel, you get access to some pretty cool things. It's the same way when we choose to follow Jesus. When we say yes to following him, we get access to God. And that's why Jesus wants us to follow him. Let's check out this month's Bible verse. Don't forget to put your Mission Kids Elementary Bible verse card somewhere where you can see it every day and be reminded of God's truth. This month's Bible verse is John 14:6. Here's what it says. Jesus answered, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." And don't forget, next Sunday, January 31st, is baptisms at Mission. If being baptized is something that you're interested in and want to talk about with a parent or a grown-up that you trust, head to missionventura.com/baptism to check out the Mission Kids baptism video. We'll leave the link below if you want to check it out. That's all for this week. Head to missionventura.com/kids to check out this week's discussion questions and activities for you to do together. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye!